one. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the magnificent Club Tweed for day 4, finals day of the Tweed Open Premier Singles. The game we're going to stream for you this morning is Roger Stevens from Broadbeach up against Adam McKeown from Tweed Heads. In the other semi-final, we have Janis Parks from Tweed Heads up against Gary Law from Burleigh Heads. So it'll be 2 good games, and then the final later this afternoon. Firstly, thanks to Club Tweed for some magnificent greens out there for the players to play on. This is the first end, and not a bad starter there by Roger. Just have to bear with us for a little bit. We're just a little bit behind, but we'll catch up. So the road into the position that they're at in the quarterfinals, Roger Stevens defeated Jason Baldwin 21-8. Adam McKeown beat Peter Leon 21-7. Darryl White was defeated by Gary Law 21-20. And Janis Parks beat Latif 21-18. So a couple of good games there, and Rogers started off really well here. Playing over on the wide side, Adams playing the narrower of the 2 hands. And it will struggle to get back a little bit out there. It's trying hard. That'll be a second shot at least for him. So if you're in the area at Tweed, pop on down. It's a beautiful sunny day. Come and have a look, say hello to us. Get behind your favourite player. On the stream, if you want to put up who you reckon the final will end up being against, you can do that as well. Roger will just try and plonk another one in here again. Just play down on his forehand. No real danger unless he plays a little bit too heavy. And that's the sort of grass he wants for that to just stay away from it a little bit. For that wider hand, plenty of turn there. So Adam doesn't need to correct too much. Just tighten it up a little bit. He's a little bit, I think he's still on that same line. It's a little bit high. He's trying hard. Wow, that come a long way. It's the part with that narrow hand. If you've got good weight, it will give you a chance. So 1 to Roger to start with. And both players very, very good bowlers with 4 bowls. So it should be a very good game, this one. Our marker out there, Alan Muir, one of Tweed's finest. And I think they're going to persist with the 3/4 for now. Minimum to 3/4 lengths. The greens are running nicely. They have been all week. As you can see, Roger's going to play forehand around the clock. It's not a bad starter either. Just sit in behind him. Adam's going to stay out there. Josh Beattie, good to see you this morning, mate. How's it going up there, Josh? Got it all under control, mate, throwing down some nice rocks. That's not a bad starter there from Adam. Roger just pulled that one a little bit short. But he will correct with the next one, I dare say. They're never too far away from it, this sort of level of bowls. Adam again. Get some nice turn out there. So we've got the score up for the other rink there as well. So if you're looking to see the other rink score, it's over on the right hand side. We've got Janis Parks 1-0 up over Gary Law. Yeah, Rogers coming in. Sit there for third shot. Jake, it's just on the right hand side of the screen. Janis Parks against Gary Law is the other semi-final. Adam again, nice weight. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see Roger play a little bit more weight early, just to try and clear a couple out. Maybe get the jack. Doesn't have to go massive at it, just it's a little bit controlled. He's not far away. It's just going to get down on him. Unlucky. Yeah, just needed to hold that little bit longer. So it's what they call a free kick for Adam. Get another one in. Getting out on a nice line. Looks to be a little bit wider. It's trying, but it's just going to fall a little bit short, maybe. Yep. Bruce Kirk, morning to you, sir. Good to see you out of bed early. Must have had an early night last night, Bruce. So Adam's stretched it out just a little bit. He doesn't mind playing full length. He's not far off it. And on that narrow side, it's still turning nicely. Look at that. That's a good start. Yeah, a little bit of a breeze out there for him. It's a good start. So Roger's going to persist on his forehand. And if he sent it, he's not going to be too far away, but it just hasn't got that weight. It's trying. Close. Behave, Bruce. No way you've been running. Adam's a little bit high and heavy. But nothing wrong with it there. It'll stay up, I think. Both bowlers don't mind having a little bit of a niggle every now and then, a little bit of a run at it. So anything behind will be good for them. Roger's just a little bit tighter with that one. Oh, he just got the back edge of Adam. A little bit unlucky with that. If it holds a little bit longer, he gets his own bowl up, but unfortunately, I think Adam was one anyway, was holding, so it's not really going to hurt too much. Yeah, good bowl here from Adam. That'll probably count. If not, very close. So Roger doesn't need to change much. Maybe half a bowl of grass just to try and get onto his own, or if he's underneath. No, he's going a little bit heavier. Yeah, need a lot more weight on that line. They will turn on that hand, so even though there's a little bit of a breeze, it's going to turn nicely for him out there, even with weight. So he'll correct. So Adam, just draw another one in. Doesn't really want to fatten it, so if he can get back to his last bowl, he'd be very happy with that. And after seeing Roger's intent with the last bowl, he probably will be happier for it to be a little bit behind. And that's another great bowl. The young fella can play. So Roger's just having a look to see if that the back bowl, the one in the middle there of Adam's three bowls, is counting. But he does have to be careful though, because I can't see any of his other bowls on the green. So he doesn't want to go too big at it and peel his own out and go 4 down early. See what he's going to do here. I would say he'd look to just cut it back a bit. Yeah, he's out on that high line. Starting to work back, but I think he's just going to a little bit heavy. Yeah. So possibly 3 to Adam. Pick the jack up. 2. 2 was the indication to the scoreboard attendant, I think. Can't really see the marker's hands. 2 paddles are up. 2 to Adam. So the marker has got paddles with different colours for people, just so you can work out who's who. Adam is red, I think, and Roger is blue. So Adam's going to persist down on that hand, that side of the green. He's played it quite well early. And another good starter here. The greens are running beautifully. And Roger's going to stay down on that side now. He's pretty close here. Just needs to sit down. Just a little bit runny. Needs a little bit more grass out there. And for those of you in the area on Saturday, I think Tweed Heads will be the place to be with Division 1 pennant playing here. So you'll have all the Division 1 pennant sides here. morning and afternoon. It'll be a great day of bowls down here at Tweed on Saturday. There is no streaming, but come on down if you're in the area and you're able to come and watch. All the big guns will be playing out here on Saturday morning and also afternoon. Another great bowl there from Adam. He's pretty much zoned in at the moment. He's got the radar working nicely. It's forced Roger back over to his forehand. And he hasn't played it too badly. Just a little bit heavy again, but if you can keep your opponent changing their hands like Adam's doing, it's going to be a hard day for Roger. Yeah, Adam's in a little bit of a zone at the moment. A little bit short with that one, but he won't be too disappointed with that. So I think the marker's just letting him know he's only 2 down. So again, Roger's back over onto his backhand. As he sent this one. It's better weight. And that's a very good effort. Doesn't really change Adam's shot too much. He can still get down underneath that one if he wanted to. Or he could land it fat for a couple. Or even if he's just around it, in case Roger tries to hit the shot bowl, the jack will come straight back. So Adam may be looking for some cover. No, he was trying to draw again. Close. Could be counting. With that, looking at those camera angles, I don't think Roger will be short to this. He does have the best two. Admittedly, the shot bowl will probably go with the jack, but 1 down's better than 2. So he's on that aggressive line. Just needs to hold. He's close. Oh. He got shot out of that. He peeled it out clean. I'd say that front bowl of his is shot. Waiting to see what the marker's going to do. Can't see it. But by the looks of it, it's 1 to Roger. That was a good hit. Just got the right angle, just enough of the bowl, so it didn't move the jack. It peeled him out nicely. So Roger's tried to change it up and go short. And that's running a little bit. And missed. He's put it in the sand. He won't be happy with that, because Adam will probably go straight back to the tee. Stretch it out. Well, I thought he'd go a little bit longer than that, but it's not far off, but it's definitely not what Roger wanted. But again, he'll just throw it out on his forehand and draw the shot down here. It's not too far away. His weight's very good. That's a good starter. First bowl in singles, very important. You can put pressure straight on the opposition. It's always good. Try and get them off their line or playing a bit of weight early. Adam again got that perfect line, but again, Roger doesn't have to change much, just a touch of grass. You get down to it nicely. So that was a good bowl there from Roger. Adam, I think, will be looking to try and get something around the back. No. So Roger will probably try and match Adam. You don't really want to give Adam too much of a target there. Two there's very good. So if I was Roger, I'd be looking to run for cover. Yeah, you don't want to give Adam too much of a target. There's enough of a hole there for him to get through. So Adam's going to change over, try and land the bowl, trail the jack. It's a hard shot when you haven't played that hand yet, with the amount of turn you are going to get out of it. And that's why he's just a little bit tentative there with his line. Well, may have got second shot out of it. But Roger's just kind of blocking the camera angle there. Maybe not. Maybe still two to Roger. But that was just a bit of a sight for Adam. First time on that hand, so, you know, he's just searching to find the weight, find the line. So I don't think he'd be too far away with his next. Be a little bit more aggressive to it this time round, I think. So Roger again, probably best, again, stay away from it. If you can get round behind anywhere near that bowl of Adams behind the jack there, he'd be happy. No. He might do it for Adam. Well, that was a good miss and has ended up in a good spot. Shouldn't change Adam's mindset. Maybe just change a little bit more weight. Be interesting to see what he decides. He wasn't far off with his last. It was just a little bit tight. So maybe he might just 25. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it is 25, Clint. Sorry, mate. We'll fix that for you, Clinton. Your keen eye's always working. Oh, Adam's not far away. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, last year was what they did. But they've changed it. I'm pretty sure it's 25 now. You're right, Clinton. Robbie's all over it, mate. He'll fix it up for you. Yeah, that'll be an interesting game, Michael. Enjoy it up there. So just the one then to Rogers. So he's gone short again. They seem to be happy with that, so play on. And as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, semi-final number 2, Gary Law's up 3-1 over Janis Parks. So Roger there, not a bad starter, just a couple of feet in behind. Adam's just going to persist with that hand. He's playing it nicely. And he's drawn the shot here. Roger just follow him down, land the bowl, sit on the jack. Or just be a little bit short. You won't be real happy with that. I don't know if you can hear the winds picking up here at Tweed at the moment, so we got a little bit windy yesterday in the quarterfinals. Made it tricky for a couple of players out there. But Roger can afford to be a little bit more aggressive. It's just a little bit high. That sort of weight would have been nice for him, but he just needed a more aggressive line. Can afford to trail the jack. So Adam just looking to try and get back to Roger's last bowl. Just cover for that trail. Nope. Yeah. That's the unfortunate part about not playing that other hand. He just doesn't realise how much turn he's going to get on that hand. With the right weight, it will turn a mile for him. So Roger again, just probably looking for the jack more than anything else. A little trail will be very nice for him. Needs to get down. He's trying. He needed a little bit more of the inside of that bowl. So the camera angles don't show, but Adam's having a good look whether he's one down or two, holding two. Or we're being inundated with water here at the moment. So Adam again just needs to clear running. Unlucky. So So they're going for the measure. See what happens. Looks pretty close. Adam's picked the mat up, so one to Adam from the measure by the looks of that. Yeah. No. Yeah. So Adam will probably lengthen this out again. Yep, full length straight away as soon as he gets the mat. And send it out on a nice line. Yeah, he's not going to be too far away. That's a good start. He's nailed that hand, that side of the green, all morning. And Roger's staying on the other side. And not going to be too far away either. Yeah, just a little bit of grass. Two good bowls to start this end off. So Adam out of the hand, probably thinking that's a little bit heavy. Which it wasn't. Look at that. He's not much of a judge. He was wanting that to pull up. So Roger just needs probably another couple of bowls, grass line. His weight was good. I think he's thrown it out, but hasn't added any weight to it. Yeah, that was the line he wanted. If he had the weight for his first bowl, he was all over that. So Adam's just asking the marker if his opponent's bowl, Roger's bowl there, is jack high. Maybe just looking to play an extra foot or so of weight. Get a couple of rolls out of his own. No. Possibly could count. And he's not given Roger much of a target to hit. So he's just got to try and draw one in there somewhere. He's on that high line again. Might have just sent it out a little bit too far. It's trying now. His weight was pretty good again. It'll be interesting to see what Adam wants to do here. I think the situation at the moment, he'll just try and draw another one. not look for cover because there's not many places for Roger to hit anything. So again, he can afford to be that little bit heavier and keep those holes for Roger to go through. Yeah. That's perfect. He hasn't got much to work with, but wouldn't surprise me to see him swap over onto his backhand now. He can land on a bowl. There's enough holes for him to get through, but it's probably easier to play that side. A little bit of luck, he lands a bowl, stays around in the head, possibly gets shot if he gets it right. Definitely needs a little bit of luck at the moment. No, he's going to persist with his forehand. Okay. It's more of an aggressive line. Yeah. Unfortunately, just a little bit heavy on that one. But he needed that weight. So 3 to Adam. Mark is holding the paddles up, which will give us a score of 8-3 to Adam. And I don't know why Al's standing all the way up there. Adam doesn't really want to play a short end unless he has to. Yeah, he sent it out nicely again. Very good start there. It's the good part about singles. If you can play singles, that first bowl is very, very important. You need to keep the pressure on your opposition. So Roger's back to playing around the clock. He's just trying to stay on the same hand, I think, maybe, on this side, just to see if he can change it up a little bit. Yeah, Tracy, Adam is a good fella. Pretty handy bowler too. He's won a couple of things, I think. A couple of those gold medal things. He's very handy. Com Games and World Bowls. Not a bad effort for a man of his age. He's got a big future. Not far away again. He's just relentless. He's just, what you've got to do in singles, you just got to keep your foot down. You don't want to give your opponent a sniff. You want to keep them off their game. And that's what Adam's doing at the moment with Roger. He's just keeping him off his game a little bit. Just keeps putting him in there. So didn't see what the marker put up there, but possibly 2. He won't be too far away. It's good weight again. Needs to get down. Yeah, he'd be happy with that. Depending on angles, could be 3. Robbie's saying 2. I'll believe Robbie. He's got a better eye than what I have. Younger eyes. So Roger's just got to add a foot of weight. Give himself a chance. It's not a bad line. He's not far away. Oh, he's just got the wrong side of that bowl. When things aren't going to plan, you don't get those little rubs. You get the wrong side of the bowl all the time. He's just got to hang in there. So Adam's claiming 2. Yeah, he's just got to try something to slow Adam down a bit. Maybe go to the toilet, grab a drink, have a bit of a walk somewhere. Take him off the little bit of rhythm that he's got at the moment. Adam's more than happy to just keep rolling on the way he's going. This might help. Adam may have thrown that in the ditch, which he has. So that could be the opening for Roger. It might be something that he was looking for to try and get him back into the game. As long as he doesn't put it into the ditch himself. That should be right. So Adam on the short length, see what happens. At the moment, he's pretty much unstoppable. He's just jumped straight on it like he's been playing that length all day. So Roger's going to stay down on that side this time. And he's just a little bit runny on that hand with that sort of line. Stayed up. But again, he needs to get in there somewhere. Yeah. Again, just a little bit short there by Adam, but it might swap Roger over to his forehand. But I don't think that bowl's in his way. He could still get under it or around it to the jack. But I think Roger's a little bit more comfortable playing his forehand. Just a little bit short. So Adam will just probably play around his last. Doesn't matter either way. He can get round. Come in underneath it if you wanted to. Just put that little bit of weight on it to cover that back bowl. Roger probably just try and get another one in close, then probably look to run the bowl out. He's going to run it now. Yeah. The only problem with that hand is you've got to be at it. It will drift a little bit with weight on that side. Need to be very aggressive on that hand. So Adam again, just look to run for cover. Maybe try and cover and count. Just a little bit heavy. He was looking to get probably second shot somewhere there, but just a little bit runny. So Roger will go again. Yeah, he's still a bit high. Yeah, that hand, you've really got to be an aggressive line. It's got to be pretty much straight at it. With weight on that hand, it'll just drift. Unlucky. The door was open a little bit there for Roger, but again, Adam with his first bowl just nailed it and put the pressure straight back on Roger. So no doubt Adam will look to go probably 3/4 length. It seems to be the tactic for him coming back this way towards the club. That's a bit of local knowledge. Keeps you away from the wind effect off the building a little bit. So he's got that line nailed, but probably just a little bit light on. Still not a bad starter. It covers the jack up. Makes it hard to see exactly how far the jack is away from Adam's bowl. Roger's going to stay down on that side. Not too bad. It's a pretty good start. Just a little bit tighter on that side. So Adam's not too far away here. He opens the door a little bit for somebody and then shuts it up pretty quick. Never too far away for too long. See what Roger's got here. Needs to hurry. So the marker's just having a look. He reckons it's a measure. Robbie thinks not real sure. Favours the blue. Okay, so the last bowl of Roger's, Robbie reckons he's shot. Well, that may have taken the measure out. Right, okay. So we'll just see what happens here. Roger probably, he's got to be a little bit careful. He doesn't want to get onto his own with a little bit of weight and rock Adams a bit closer, but he sent it out nicely. He's just going to get in behind. I was actually surprised to see that Adam changed his hand to go onto that wide side. I didn't think he needed to. He only had to get inside the wing bowl of Rogers there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him swap back over onto his forehand. Yeah, that's what I thought he'd do. Now, if he sent it, it's a good bowl here, because that's a good line. Needs to hurry. Oh, that could be. Hard to say. Roger's going to put the fingers on it and have a bit of a look. Interesting. Our marker is not real confident on calling anything. So if you have a look over at the right-hand side of the screen, semi-final number 2. Gary Law's got a little bit of a break at the moment. He's up 9-2 over Janis Parks. So Roger really should probably come over onto his backhand. Yeah, you don't want to bump any of Adam's bowls there, so throw it out, which he has. And by the looks of that, his fingers are probably saying he's holding shot, because he stayed right away. So we'll see what whether the fingers work for Roger or not. Adam's very quick to get the measure out. They don't walk around looking at bowls for 10 or 20 minutes before they get the tape out. And 1 to Roger. So again, Roger straight back onto that short length. And who does the commentary? We've got Gold Coast Tweed media team. And I'm just a fill-in. Brian Marshall's down in Sydney at the moment with the Queensland side. My name's Alan Vidler. I bowl here at Club Tweed. Just giving him a hand. So Roger's going to stay down on that narrow side now by the looks of it. That's a pretty good starter. Adam will just keep doing what Adam does, which is bowls like that. Brilliant start. And that's the beauty of singles bowls, that first bowl. You need to be putting pressure on your opposition. Roger's close. Oh, he's just a little bit runny on that one. Adam will probably look to just get something in behind. He won't be too fussed about getting too close to that jack. Just like that. Cover and count. Really, he's got a bowl behind, so he can afford to be a little bit aggressive. No, he's on a draw line, just a little bit heavy with that. I thought he might have been a little bit more aggressive, try and get that jack out of there early, because I don't think he can draw it. He only needed to hit it with a couple of feet of weight. The speeds the greens are running at here, it'll get to the ditch. Now he's just put himself under a little bit of pressure with one bowl to try and get into that. But he's worked the shot that he wants to play. He's going to get back to the mat. A little bit of a breath. And I don't think he's going to be short at it. Yeah, that's a better line. Just a little bit stiff for that, a little bit. Yeah, he just needed that. Unlucky. Probably should have played that shot with the bowl before to give him that little bit of a sider. But he backed himself to draw it. John Fleming, as far as I know, he's still at Tweed, but big possibility that he could end up down at Warilla with Gary. And that's a very good bowl. That's the only thing you've got to be careful with Adam at the moment. You give him a free kick, he will take it. So 14-4 on the stream game and 11-2 to Gary Law over Janis Parks in the second game. Yeah, he could end up down at Warilla. John, he does love the carpet, so. So Adam's just using that mid to 3/4 length, coming back towards the club. He knows to keep it away, keep the jack away from the building. And not a bad start. Just a little bit short. Be a little bit disappointed in that. Roger's gone back over onto the wider hand. And not too bad. Just again, both pulling up a touch short. It might force Adam over onto his backhand. And it has. So he hasn't played a lot of bowls on this side. So the line will get him a little bit on it. A little bit of a straightener there helps. So Roger's out there again. He's been playing this side a little bit more, so the line's a little bit better. Just the weight's letting him down at the moment. Adam should correct on this after playing that first one. Seems to be a little bit wider, but I don't think he's put the weight on it. Not much. He might be better off to try and just get round on that other side, back onto his forehand. Depends on what Roger does with this one. Yeah, that's a good effort there from Roger. So the marker's saying a measure. Adam might be a little bit tight again. Doesn't want any of that. That was a good miss. So Roger's got the fingers out again. Let's see if he plays with confidence. So the marker said it was a measure. What do you reckon, Robbie? It's close. So Robbie's thinking it's close. So if he's saying it's close, it must be. Roger's on a good line again here. Just needs that weight. If he's got the same sort of weight, he's very close. If he could take the jack for a little walk, he'd be very happy. Oh, that's a great effort. Just rocked that other bowl slightly, but I don't think it did any damage. So if it was close, it should still be. Adam's not going to give it to him. Adam hasn't gone for the tape, so he thinks he's got second shot. Let's see how good the young fella's eye is. Ooh, looked like it was two. Two blue. Takes the score to 14-6. And on the other one, Gary Law's got a little bit of a break over there. He's up 12-2 over Janis Parks. Hey Joe, how you going, pal? Yeah, mate, I haven't seen the teams yet, but I'm hoping to get another run. And if we're together, you'll be able to clean up for me then. And I was looking at the teams. Musgrave Hill's got a fella playing there leading by the name of Robbie Allen in the pennants. Is that right, Robbie? Yeah. Robbie's having a game. And that's a very good start there from Roger. That's what he's been missing. And that bowl there now will put a little bit of pressure on Adam, even though he's been playing really well. It's just that little bit of pressure now. Hey, Bradley, tuning in from Arizona. Hope you enjoy the stream, mate, and the game. Two very, very good bowlers here. Roger Stevens from Broadbeach via New Zealand, and Adam McKeown, Tweed Heads via Ireland. So Adam can afford to just play that reaching weight now. He's got the bowl reasonably close. No, he's on that line. He's very close again. Oh, what a shot. It's just going to fall out, I think. You play 5 days a week. Wow, that's a good effort. So Adam there just played a cracker. It just fell out. Camera angles are... I'd still suggest Roger's got it. But Adam won't be too far away with his next. Roger's on a good track here too. He doesn't want the outside of that bowl. Yeah, that was a good miss. It's a pretty good spot there too, but Adam still can afford to play that little reaching. Not big weight, just, a couple of feet to a metre. He's on a higher line. Yeah, that's that good weight, just a little bit high. So Roger, what do? Do you try and block the hole, or do you just... It's more an attacking line, so he may be trying to play Adam's shot first. Oh, he doesn't want that. Oh, that's a good effort. Probably, yeah, it could be holding 3. The only problem is it gives Adam a better look at it. Even though that's the wider side, I reckon he can still get in on his back end. I think that's what he's looking to see. And if he's a little bit tight, he can get onto his own, get a roll or two out of his own, or he can just get through that little hole between his bowl and Rogers. And I think that's what he might be looking to do. If he sent it, it's a very good line. Here it comes. And that's the shot. He had a couple of options there. If he's a half a bowl wider, he still probably gets through for shot anyway with the bowl he played. But that shot was always on. Still got to be good enough to play those shots, and Adam is. So again, you probably just do that 3/4, mid to 3/4, try and stay away from the building. Doesn't want it too short, because Roger likes to play that shorter length. We stretched it out a little bit further than I thought, but it's still not too bad there. Still in that zone he's been playing, coming this way. And again, just ruthless. I'll just keep throwing them in here. Again, if you're in the area, pop on down to Club Tweed. It's a beautiful day here in the sun. The final will be later this afternoon. I'm not too sure of the time. Yeah. So it's all depending on how long the games go here and how long they take for lunch, if they take anything for lunch. But we will let you know later on. And again, Adam, he's just, wow. He is on fire at the moment, like Joe said. So Roger's just got to try and get him out of this groove. If I was Roger, I'd probably go and have a break for about 10 minutes somewhere. That's a good try. So he's just asking the position of Roger's bowl. The marker reckons it's jack high. So he can still afford to play down on that hand if he wanted to. Get the inside of the bowl for a couple. Trail the jack for a couple. Everything's in Adam's favour at the moment. He's on a higher line. Starting to work now. You don't want the back edge of that. Well, that's a great effort. So I don't know whether Roger's holding. I didn't see what the marker put up there then. What colour paddle. So it's 1 to Adam. Robbie's just told me. Roger's very close. Yeah, two to blue, 2 to Roger. Good shot. So that forces Adam probably, because I don't think he can get down. He could nearly play the same shot as Roger, because I'm pretty sure they might be both using Aero Optimas. But he'll have to throw it out if he plays on his backhand. So I don't know what's going on here, but somebody's put Adam off. Well, he's out on the wide hand. Oh, and he's just missed. That's a big effort. That hand's turning a mile. And he hasn't played it too often, so very good effort to get to there by Adam. Second shot's good. Roger can afford to play that little reaching shot just to land Adam. Get a couple of rolls out of him, bring his other bowl in. Or just draw the shot. I think at 15-6... he'd be happy with 1, but 3 would be a lot better. No, he's going to stay down on his backhand. Forehand, I should say. Try and play the same shot. He's a little bit wide. Is he going to get through? Well, didn't see it that way, but it's still only 1. So 1 to Roger. What's he going to do here? He's going to persist with the short length. Well, it's a little bit longer than he's been playing, but that might be the green speeding up a little bit as well, but he's back out on that wide hand. I don't think he'd be happy with that. It's just not enough grass on that side. Adam's just going to stay down on his backhand on that side of the green. And why would you want to change when you can do things like that? And that's what happens when you give the opportunity. You've really got to set it a few times, but that first bowl is so important in singles play. Roger's close here. Needs to get down. Whoa, good effort. Still though, just not enough grass. Adam's just going to get another one in there, get a good second shot in there, but not too close. Well, still I think it's only a one bowl target. If he gets any of that front one, the shorter one, it'll peel him out of the head. So Roger's just taken a little bit of weight off this one. And that's not a bad effort. Just corrected on that hand nicely. He needed something close. Adam's thrown it out again. That's a great bowl. But Roger can still, you know, there's a port down there on his backhand, but there's also still a shot on his forehand. You know, if he was to play the same sort of bowl as his last with maybe a foot or two of weight, we'll punch Adam out through the head and he should stay there. But it'll be interesting to see what he does. It's an aggressive line and it's a little bit tight, I think. Yep. You've got to go big weight there or give it a little bit of grass. So Adam doesn't need to do much here. He's got one, possibly two. He just needs to get in onto his bowl that's a little bit wide there. If he's underneath, he'll get onto the shot bowl. He's a little bit higher, so needs to get down. It's coming hard. Little touch on that. What a shot. It's not bad grouping there. What's the marker going to do here? Is it just the one? Three to Adam. Takes Adam now to 18-7. Just a reminder, if you have a look there, it's 25 shots up apparently for the semi-final and final. So there's still plenty of time for Roger. You know, the game's not over yet. He's just got to sit back, reassess. Game plan one hasn't worked. Just try and change it up a little bit. Try and do something to get Adam off his game. Because Adam's just rolling along here in the zone. Just doing that sort of thing all day. Needs to slow him down a little bit. In the other game, the semi-final 2, Gary Law 14, Janis Parks 3 there on the right-hand side of your screen. So Roger's just a little bit heavy on that one. Yeah, Adam's got him just a little bit rattled at the moment. Needs to take a couple of breaths, go for a walk, try and get back. Again, Adam, just relentless. Maybe go early, go big, try something. Try and change it up a little bit. He's staying on the draw. But no, that's too high, too heavy. So if I was Adam, I'd be probably trying to draw to Roger's blue bowl just in the bottom of the screen. But yeah, Roger's got to try something here. I don't know, have a bit of a niggle, try and get the jack somewhere back. He is, but he's a little bit tight, I think. Oh, he's got his back bowl out as well. Yeah. It's just not working for him at the moment, Roger. And when you've got Adam doing things like this, it doesn't make the game any easier for you when you are just missing. So Adam can afford to be a metre or so heavy. Roger, do you go again, Roger, or you try and cut it back? City or the bush? He has gone again. He's closer. He's just... Well, you get enough of it to kill it. I don't think he has. Well, the marker's walked off. If it hasn't killed, it's probably 4. So they're going to have a look. Can't see it from where we are. No idea. Adam's picked the jack up, but that doesn't mean anything. He didn't lead off on the last 10, did he, Adam? No, Roger got... No, must have killed. He just got enough of it. Well, that would give him a little bit of confidence. So maybe, you know, might switch him on a little bit. But Adam's just going to keep doing what he's doing there. That's right, yeah. Killed it. Yeah. Again, Roger, just that little bit heavy with his first. He needed to really jump on that after that good bowl with his last one. Adam seems to be a little bit high. It's coming home hard. Wow, that was some good turn there. If you've got good weight on that hand, it will help you out a little bit, but it's turning a long way out there now. And again, Roger's just a little bit heavy. He won't be happy with that. There's plenty of room there. Maybe probably follow his next bowl down, have a bit of a look, take some time, slow it down a little bit. Adam's just put another one in. But they're good, what, metre? Yeah, a couple of feet. 2.5, 3 feet. Yeah, good thinking, Roger. Follow it down. Slow him down a little bit. He's not far away here. Needs to stop. Good effort. Paddle went up as 1 red, which is still 1 to Adam. And he's close again. Doesn't want that jack. Oh, he did get it, but very, very delicate. Could have made a couple out of that. Again, there's that pressure again on Roger. Those first couple of bowls, let him down with those. He can draw this. He's on a good line. Needs to get down. He's just a little bit heavy again. He had the perfect line. Don't know what the... Is it 1 or 2? 2. 2 to Adam. Yeah, he stretched that a little bit longer than what he has been playing. Cold up at Stanthorpe, Amanda. Might have stretched it out a little bit, but again, good start. So Roger switched back over to the wider hand. This is pretty close. And that's the start he wants. That's a great bowl. Turns the table a little bit on Adam. And he's not far away again. What a shot. There's not much you can do about that. So Roger's looking at that, thinking it looks ugly from up there. And it looks ugly from down here as well. So Adam's bowl's just fallen over. And he reckons that Roger now has shot. Yeah, he's got to swap over to the forehand. It's not a bad track here either. It's all on his weight. It's just maybe just a little bit too heavy for that line. Yeah. So the marker's saying 1 blue, so Roger's holding. Adam doesn't need to change much. He plays the same bowl, he gets down to the jack. That's the right line. It's all on his weight now. Here it comes. Here it comes. What a shot. Still might be 1 down, but wow. Marker's not confident in making a call. He's called it a measure again. It's been a pretty good game so far. Scoreline doesn't represent the quality of bowls that's been played. Roger again, he's just a little bit high and heavy. So Adam doesn't need to change much. Maybe a little bit more weight. So if he gets to the jack, he needs to be able to trail it past Roger's bowl. Or if he's a little bit tight, he get onto his own and push Roger out for a couple. And the way he's been bowling, he can do that. He's on that good line again. And here he comes. And that's the shot. From there, he could have nearly made 4 with that shot. Roger's having a good look. He could nearly be 4 down. What a shot. So again, Roger not in a good situation here, but the shot's there for him to play. He's just been a little bit high with these last 2 bowls. So if he can correct his line, he won't be too far away. If he can get to the jack, he could make 3 or 4 himself. Trail it a metre or so. Ooh, it's an aggressive line. You just got to be careful on that side. Well, he managed to get 1 out. Is it 3 or is it 2? Adam saying 2. If I was Roger, I would agree to that. Pick the jack up. So this should be pretty much close to the tee. If Adam keeps playing the way he has been. Nope. Just a little bit shy. Just giving this first one a chance all game. Here he comes again. What a shot. It's hard to beat that type of bowling. So Roger's first one here needs to get reasonably close. It's not too bad. Just run on a little bit further than he would have liked. Adam again. He's just keeping the foot on the accelerator. So Roger, he's got a couple of bowls to sit. It looks like a better weight. Trying hard. He needs a little rub. He's got that. He had the weight to give himself that opportunity. Which forced Adam over onto his forehand, onto that wider hand. But I don't think it really matters at the moment what hand he's on. Look at this. He's just ruthless at the moment. Doesn't matter where you put him. That's the problem. So Roger's down on that end now. He's not too far away. He needs it to hold. Needs it to hold. And that's a good shot. So, what does he look to do here? Does he look to draw on the wider hand or play down on the narrow hand, get a roll out of his own bowl? If he's a little bit underdone, he could roll Roger in, but either way, no, he's going to stay out on the wider hand, try and dead draw it. Can't afford to trail it a little bit. He is high out there. But here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. What a shot. There's nothing you can do about that. That's a great shot. People playing shots like that, if I was out there, I'd be waving a white flag. I surrender. He's playing some brilliant bowls. And the other side, semi-final 2, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, Gary Law 16, Janis Parks 7. So that score's just changed apparently. Well, 16-8. Janis has picked up another shot. So Roger needs to get onto his shorter bowl there. I think he's a little bit high. And, oh, he's fallen in. Anything's possible. Adam's just waiting for Roger to come up and have a bit of a look. But I'd say it may be one down. Yeah, definitely someone is. Okay, so Roger's saying if you want the shot, you measure it. Wow, there's not much room in there. And one to Roger. There you go. If I was Adam, I'd get a new tape. Just couldn't quite stretch that one long enough. So Roger's going back to that short length again. Yep. See what happens here. See if he can get this first one working for him. He's back over onto that wide hand. It might be a little bit tight. And just a touch light on. Does it force Adam over or? Yeah, it's pushed him over onto the wide hand. But he's shown from that last hand that doesn't matter what hand he's playing. Ooh, a little bit light there. Perfect line. So Roger just needs to add a foot of weight, a little bit of grass, not a lot. Yeah, Robbie's good with the cameras. Doesn't miss much. So Adam's sent it out again. Should correct this one nicely. Oh, he's put a little bit too much weight on. But he's got it up. He didn't want to be short again. So Roger holding a couple. That's a good line again. His weight looks better. Gets down to Adam's last bowl. It's very good. He's not far away. So that'll count. So this just might be the end that Roger was looking for. It's been very loose by Adam. Roger really needs to get this one in to put the pressure on. A 4 here would be nice for him. Ooh. Stop. Stop. May count. He really needed that one a little bit closer to put that pressure on Adam. But the way Adam's been playing, this end's been loose, but I would back him to still draw this. He'd be a brave man to back against him. Yeah, he's just a little bit runny, is he? Needs to stop. Fall back in. Is it? 1 to Adam. Be a brave man to back against him. There was a lot of room in there. And that was one of the loosest ends that Adam's played. So Roger really needed to capitalise on that, unfortunately. Just missed. Adam picks up 1. Only needs 2 shots to go out. Roger picking up a 4 there would have made it a little bit more interesting. confidence may have turned around a little bit for him. Nice to see you from Edinburgh in Scotland. All right, very nice. So Adam again. Yeah, not too far away. It's not the way he's been starting, but still very good. Roger needs this to hold on. Hurry, hurry. It's not too bad there. Adam's throwing this one out. He's trying to get back. He's trying very hard. Adam's using Aero Optima. And I think Rogers are the same. Aero Optimas. So Roger just needs it to hold on. It's going to get away on him. Adam just needs to bring it in a touch. And here it comes. That should be shot. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, Roger's got Optima as well. So Roger could be game lie down by the looks of that, the way the marker was pointing at the back bowl. So he really needs to get one in here somewhere. And he's pretty close. Oh, he's just missed. That's a great effort. So Adam, from the marker, I think he's holding game. So it wouldn't surprise me to see him play to the forehand, try and get in amongst those bowls over there, but then again, he'll probably just stay on his backhand and draw another one. A little bit closer, make it a bit harder for Roger. No, he's swapped over. He's just trying to block that trail off for a couple. If he can get it right, he can get a little trail himself. He sent it out there. He's given it a chance. And that's probably the spot to be at. Come back a little bit too much for him. But it just should change Roger's shot a little bit. I think he's just got to get anywhere in between Adam's bowls at the back. If he can sit on one of those, he's guaranteed second shot. But he may go to run the bowl out of the head. Yeah, that line is a little bit... needs to hold on. Needs to hold on. Either that or turn hard now. Well, might only be one now. Or Roger's got shot. Adam's saying one. But I don't know if he meant one to himself or one to Roger. It's close. Might be one Adam. Well, I've got no idea because Robbie's favouring Roger. And I thought it looked more to Adam. That might be... Oh, hey, I got one. I got one. That was the Tweed hat. Sorry about that. Being a little bit biased then. Yeah. Robbie was the Kiwi connection. So he only needs the one now, Adam, to finish up. On the other side, Gary Law's up 16-8 over Janis Parks. And that score may have been updated. 8-17. So Gary Law's picked another shot up. And Adam again, he's just not going to let up. Yeah, his first bowls, he gives it a chance all the time. Just puts that pressure straight away. Yeah, the scoreline really doesn't reflect the game at all. Yeah, good bowl from Roger. He really needed that. But Adam, straight on the mat, knows what he wants to do. He's just going to stay down there, land the bowl, trail the jack. He's a little bit higher. He's close. Just missed. Thanks, Dave. Cheers, mate. So Roger needs to get another one in there. Give it a friend. Take that... oh, it's just a little bit narrow for that. So Adam doesn't need to correct too much here. He sent it out. They haven't been out in that area on that side, so I'll probably just hold a little bit. He's just a little bit heavy as well. Roger's going to stay out there. Oh, he won't be happy with that. He needed to be up with that one. Because Adam can draw it, but it's given him more options. I wouldn't be surprised to see him look for the bowl. He does have a couple of seconds. Yeah, he's looking for the bowl. And he's not a mile away here. He's got it. What a shot, Adam. Yeah, Roger just took the pressure off with that last bowl. He was a long way short. He needed to be in there. He would have been really disappointed with that. Now after seeing that shot, he'd be very disappointed. He's got one bullet left to save the game. So, fingers crossed he can get there. Is he going to stay? No. He's out on the forehand. No, he's on the backhand. He's looking for the bowl or the jack. It's an interesting call. He's got it. What a shot. So that gives him... could be 3. That was a brave shot. Wow, I don't think anybody would have seen that. There's a lot of paddock between those bowls, but that was a great shot. That was a brave shot. So was it 2? Was it 3? 2 blue. So 24-10. Yeah. He's got into double figures. He just needs to steady on now. Just slow down. There's no rush. It's not a timed game. Yeah, just play those little games inside it, you know. The pressure's on every end for him, though, unfortunately, because he knows that Adam only needs the one. It is that hardest shot to get, that last shot. Your opposition with that shot there just says, oh, well, if I miss it, I'm out. If I get it, hooray. So you seem to loosen up a little bit and play shots that you probably wouldn't play earlier in the game, knowing that you're always only one shot away from defeat. And here he goes. He hasn't put bowls in like that for a while. That's a great starter. So that last hit will give him a lot of confidence. Adam again, not far away. Here he comes. Here he comes to spoil the party again. What a shot. Oh, it's just fallen out. His bowls have been falling over a little bit. It's been unlucky a couple of times they've fallen out. But having that bowl there, it allows him to play that little bit more weight. Not big. You're looking probably just full draw, a couple of feet over, land the bowl, little trail of the jack. You can play with confidence on that hand now. He's trying to get down. He's played that weight. He's just a little bit high. That's a great effort. So Roger now, I don't think he needs to get close to it. He needs to try and get in Adam's eye a little bit. I think that's what that bowl was trying to do. That'll force Adam to probably play a little bit more aggressive. Which he has. Which may be... Oh, wow. What my sentence would maybe hurt Roger, making him play a little bit more aggressive. So has it stayed in? So maybe they may have called for an umpire to give it a little bit of a look-see to see if it's in or not. Can't see the jack anywhere. Roger will be sitting there with his fingers crossed, hoping that it's out, because that's going to be a hard shot to draw. And even if he gets one close, Adam's got a chance to run it out of the head. He has one bowl left. So he have everything crossed for this jack to be out of play. The umpire's having a good look. And it's in. Wow. Roger didn't have too many fingers crossed. So he needs to try and get one just behind Adam's bowl. Can't get it anywhere where Adam can get a run at it if he does get shot. I don't know if he sent it on that line. And that will be game, I would say. Adam's going to have a look. And they're shaking hands. 1 to Adam. So it's the end of the stream game. Unfortunately, we're not going to go. Cameras can't get over to the other one. Unfortunately, we can't get the stream over to the other game. But you can keep up to date with the Tweed Heads, the Club Tweed Facebook page or Tweed Ospreys Facebook page. Yeah, Janis has come back. It's 17-12 at the moment to Gary Law. So we'll try and find out what time the final will start, but that all depends on that game. So keep an eye on the Gold Coast Tweed Facebook page. No doubt Robbie will and you will get your notifications when we do go live for the final. Hope you enjoyed that game. It was a brilliant game to watch. So Robbie's predicting about 1 o'clock the final will start. But like he said, could be anything, and you will get a notification once we do go live. So enjoy the rest of your morning until that happens. On behalf of the Gold Coast District Media team, I'd like to thank everybody. Club Tweed, thanks for everybody tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your morning and see you when we come back on air.